All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the CXO Round Table, Mumbai. In your current role, what were your top priorities in the present business scenario?
The first and flat answer is just to keep afloat. During these 2 years, this is what we were doing to keep afloat, keep the team motivated, and of course, do the same thing for the clients.
Primarily, the business goal has been to handhold customers and support them to the fullest during times when all of us are having problems.
In a way, we were somehow already transitioning into more digitalization of our operations. And with the pandemic, we fast forward that journey.
How the transformation of digital workspace can redefine SME business growth?
I have interacted with, I think, hundreds and hundreds of SMEs during these last 2 years. And what I could see, SMEs who were digitally forward could ensure business continuity seamlessly. We also came up with a lot of products, a lot of products and services which would help an enterprise to conduct their day-to-day affairs on an online mode and an online platform, including cloud telephony services, which we refer to as a smart flow, as far as the product name is concerned, where even BPOs, KPOs who were not able to visit offices and typically make calls to their clients from their office phones, they were looking for this solution, and just in the nick of time we were able to kind of give this solution where at the convenience of their home they were able to be in touch with their customers.
How important the digitization of workplace is in the current scenario?
We have to transform first of all ourselves only. So we quickly, being a Microsoft partner, we adopted this thing earlier than anybody else, and that was there in practice in our organization. But that thing helped us into the device agnostic and the location agnostic also. Immediately we able to relocate of all of our workforce immediately across the town, wherever they are, they able to connect to us, and slowly we have migrated all of our workloads.
Digital transformation is mandatory now for anyone who wants business sustenance, at least in the IT sector and many of the industries as well. There are a lot of avenues by which we could achieve this, and we have done it in the past. There are certain things called self-care portals where that mobile apps and everything is available for people to take care of themselves. And digital self-care has become a very big requirement, and that's one of the products that we have in the market. Then artificial intelligence, data privacy, dashboards, reporting, and a lot of other things that go along with digitization.
It is reducing their expenses also, and work is also getting faster. So, and a lot of travel expenses, and most of that travel time is getting saved.
How the digitization of your workplace can enhance the experience and efficiency among your customers?
Before consulting to the client, we have to adopt the technology ourselves. We know the technology, we learn the technology before we sell it or before we propose it to the customer. We started this using Microsoft Cloud or Microsoft Teams. We are the very early adopters of that thing. And I think we are using it for almost 5-6 years now. And before just pandemic, the Teams was extensively used in our organization, and which is same we have replicated. The challenges which we face, the adoption of the technology, and then once you show them okay, how you are using, I able to showcase them my environment, whatever we are using, how we use, even our accounts person or any salesperson is comfortably able to use it. So it's like it gives the more comfort or more confidence to the users of the customer organization that okay, when they can use it, we also can use it.
In our organization, we have always been engaged in remote configurations and remote support. So practically on the ground, we did not really find customer engagement a challenge. We have also, our customers are outside of, most of them, 90% were outside India. So we really didn't have that issue. But if you're talking about the Indian scenario where people do not engage with each other on an online platform, and they would like to meet each other offline, we did have a few challenges in the beginning where people did want us to come, but I think everyone faced this issue. Everyone had a problem of this corona, and I think that digital transformation took place so seamlessly. There was no option, right? So everyone knew how to use a platform. WhatsApp was like everyone knows how to use a WhatsApp call or a video call. Zoom just flourished during that period. I think everyone started using Zoom calls. So we really didn't find any challenges, be it Indian customers or be it outside customers, to collaborate or to put forth our points or to educate them or to even support them.
We didn't face any problem, to be very frank, and moreover, our security improved, cyber security improved a lot.
Okay.
So now we are comfortable even with mobiles.
What kind of technology adoption did you initiate in your business to improve its continuity?
We have shifted our accounting and business application to the cloud, which should be available from anywhere. Second is that we started using Microsoft Teams and Microsoft SharePoint in the backend, which help us in collaborating all our document repository at one place.
The first thing that we did was to upgrade our internet bandwidth. We do have services from Tata Tele services. We also increased a little bit of our security. So we introduced a few endpoint security software in all our laptops, because a lot of people are working from home. We use the MR, MDR kind of security platforms, and to protect our critical servers, because most of the time we were working in house and we really didn't have access to most of the critical servers externally. Right? So we had to do that first.
What are some of the biggest challenges faced by the enterprises in terms of adopting the new digital normal?
Biggest challenge which I see comes when it comes on the cultural change. Okay, like today I have everything of my data in front of me in a server located next to me. It's in my lock and key. So they feel secure. The second thing is that the accessibility. Okay, like sometimes there could be a patchy bandwidth and they feel that, okay, whenever I need it, I will not get it. So in that case, we can offer them the co-location. There is a copy of data available on your network itself, and there is a one backup also.
I agree with Mr. Tandon. We face a similar problem, but there is another big challenge that we are currently facing is attrition. Right, there is a lot of people. There are a lot of people who are just moving across organizations because of being. I think it's because they're not monitored, or they're not seen, or they have the flexibility to work extra hours, or during. I mean, they are not actually seen. Right, you're not in the office, and no one can see what you're doing.
Mainly, it was a mental barrier only, and once that has been crossed, now there is no limit. People are learning interdisciplinary skills.
What kind of technology solutions you feel can enhance your productivity in business?
See, most of the organization, whether it's a small or a big, uh, they need a collaboration and a connectivity. Whatever, if you see any of the project is working, there is two employees are working. If they are not working together, so it will be a problem. There is a communication which is required within the organization. So in case if we address that communication and collaboration workflow and connecting the all the things, all the applications which can talk together securely, this is also an important. Okay, like when the communication is happening, there should not be any hacking, there should not be any virus, there should not be any ransomware into the place. So we should be able to provide that whatever the solution we are.
Collaboration, communication. I think workflow automation is something that really helps digitization, and for our company at least, and definitely for SMEs. Documentation, cloud moving data to the cloud. These are some things that really will help digital transformation, and that's something that we have also adopted.
File movement and tracking and tracing and monitoring the actions uh, till how many days or how many hours the file has been with the person. All this has improved a lot, and the technologies supporting this, we have adopted e-office in our office.
One thing that worked very well for your business, which you would like to share here with the others, what would it be?
Before asking others, you should adopt it yourself.
Okay.
Whether if you're a boss, if you don't adopt the things and ask your employees only,
Mhm.
to work on a particular technology, it won't work.
Worked very well for our business is that it inculcated a sense of confidence that if
Okay.
at all there is a sudden change, our organization can quickly put up whatever resources and intelligence that they have to
Mhm.
overcome it in a very short interval of time. And this was very encouraging for us.
Cleaner transition is also happening very fast with this automations and better data and better training.
What kind of enterprise solutions are offered by the Tata Tele Business Services that can enhance productivity of business?
If I give a very small example, earlier we were just selling internet lease lines as a product, just a plain simple internet circuit. But today we are able to bundle that internet circuit with a host of features. We can bundle a router with it. We can bundle a UTM with it. We can give a managed services to the ILL, right? And hence then what has happened is one customer need not speak to three different vendors for the same flavor. He can come to us. We'll be able to provide all these services. So for him, the interaction is with only one company or one vendor.
Mhm.
Secondly, I did refer to as a product SmartFlow as a product, a cloud telephony service, which has actually worked wonders for the industry, specifically the BPO industry, because they were able to uh, be in touch with their clients through these cloud telephony services without having to really get into an office kind of environment and bear that risk of COVID, at that point of time.
Mhm.
So SmartFlow is one such product that we launched. We also integrated 4G with the core MPLS network. So people who are mobile or people or very small offices, maybe 2-3 people offices, typically CNF or a warehouse, that kind of a setup where they were struggling for a connectivity with their core network. We could design the VPN, the virtual private network on a 4G technology, so that they were able to access all their internal applications, through that device itself. So these are some of the things that we kind of brought in to the market.
Thank you, my dear panelists. Have a great week ahead.